First this noontime, the investigation into a tragic double homicide in Fall River.
It's a story that was first breaking yesterday on Eyewitness News Live at 5. A mother and son were found dead inside their home at the Sunset Hill housing complex.
Now investigators are officially identifying the victims as 37-year-old Ginger Dilworth and her 3-year-old son Andrew. But the search for their killer continues.
Eyewitness News reporter Catherine Sotnick joins us live from the scene now with the very latest on this investigation. Catherine?
Well, I did speak with the victim's sister once again this morning. At this point, she tells me she's waiting for answers, waiting for the results of that autopsy, which is scheduled for later on this afternoon. But the victim's bodies were pulled from an apartment here at the Sunset Hill apartment complex in Fall River. Her body, the woman's body, and her son's body were discovered around 2 o'clock yesterday. The body of one of the victims is removed from apartment 103 at the Sunset Hill housing complex in Fall River, the scene of a double homicide investigation. The victims we've confirmed are 37-year-old Ginger Luciano Dilworth and her 3.5-year-old son, Andrew.
She did not deserve what she got, or her son. He hasn't even begun to live life yet.
Neighbors say they hadn't seen or heard from the victim or her child in more than a week.
We haven't heard from her, so we was knocking on the door. We got no response, you know. I got a little scared, but at the same time, it's like I didn't want to get myself involved, you know.
Neighbors also tell Eyewitness News Ginger's relationship with her estranged husband was a rocky one. They say the husband was an Iraq War vet who would often talk or cry about friends killed in action. Police were even called to the apartment recently, neighbors say, after the two got into an argument.
He came with a cop to be able to, he wanted to see the baby. I guess she didn't let him see the baby.
She came to me and asked me, you know, to call the police for her, you know, so it was done. You know, XYZ, they came, they handled the situation, and I thought it was the end of it.
Police have said little about the investigation, but did tow away the victim's car on Thursday. Families say Andrew, who has autism, was the light of his mother's life.
Beautiful blue eyes, smart, gorgeous. And it's so sad to be taken away that way so soon.
And back live here, the mom and son were found yesterday, we're told, by a maintenance crew that was doing routine checks of the apartment complex here. It's unknown how long they've been inside because, again, family and friends say they haven't heard or seen from the two in more than a week's time now. I also checked in with the district attorney's office a short time ago. They say at this point they've spoken to several people, but again, they're waiting for the results of that autopsy, which is scheduled for later on this afternoon. Reporting live with the mobile newsroom from Fall River, I'm Catherine Sotnick, Eyewitness News.